Welcome, everyone. Let's talk about this unique action figure. And I'm a real fan of action figures and generally cool toys as a general rule. I consider these things to be little works of art. The kind of time and energy that goes into these things is a lot more than people think. It's very difficult to make anything, mass produce it, right from the basic production, the creation of it, right down to the molds and the boxes that go out, and of course all the marketing and everything else. So these are one. Now here's a very rare action figure from 1994. This is 20 years old. And it's a little beat up. This apparently was from, as you can see here, from Toys R Us, which is debunked. And of course, they crossed that out for whatever, but these were probably around $5 or $10. It's the Rapid Deployment Force. 12-inch posable figure, exchangeable outfits, exciting weapons, and suitable for all 12-inch figures, meaning that these accessories can be used, of course, for G.I. Joe and other things. Let's get a good little... And, of course, these are... Let's see who this is made by. In Time Products. In Time Products out of China. And this kind of body and action figure are your less expensive types that used to pop up, I think, originally at Walmart. Even Kmart had these when it was still a store. This is an interesting one here that's called Tiger. And let's move into the illustrations here. And it's got claws, this special type of pants. And, of course, it's got the weapons here. But the unique thing about this is that it has these claw hands. So it's a real cool action figure. I'll probably take these out of the box someday, but I love to just display these things. I consider this, works of art. I put them around my home in certain areas, and it's just a pleasure to see them. But these are very rare. JITSU Samurai Warriors. And you can see the actual logo there. So I'm not sure very many people know about these. I don't think there was many sold. You can find these on eBay relatively easily. They keep going up in price. But and one of the cool things about that is every one of these has their own tattoo on the chest. Really cool. So that's a tiger there. You can kind of make it out on the chest, painted on there. Here's the face. Now, the articulation of these things are pretty bad. They just really bend at the arm here. They do have nice gripping hands. But, I mean, you're not getting much articulation here. But enough to be a fun figure. And these are fantastic to mix in with your regular other action figures, your Captain Actions, your G.I. Joes. You know, a real action figure, by the way, is what? It's 12 inches, baby. Not that garbage 6-inch crap we're getting today, 8-inch stuff. And here's the box. I guess, on the side it says, and there are many of these Rapid Deployment Force figures. And you can see this one is particularly with that kind of logo on it. And let's look at the other figures here. And I have these, and we're going to be showing them all. Here's the Black Widow. Underneath that is the Red Dragon. And again, they all have these tattoos on them. Their weapons are pretty good, well sculptured. Here is Scorpion, and he's got a scorpion on his chest there. You can see it. And a particular type of submachine gun there. Here is Eagle, and he's got a silenced Uzi and a little katana of sorts there. King Cobra, and again, if you look on the chest, you're going to see that he has a cobra tattoo on it. This one has a camo makeup on, covering the face. And, of course, then we're going back to Tiger, which is this one. So, and, of course, the bottom has the usual things. This was sitting on the shelf like that. So, I mean, these are really nice, cool, unusual figures. So, if you're an action figure collector and you're looking for something different, check out the Rapid Deployment Force. And again, they have, while the weapons are well sculpted and everything else, and the outfits are fairly good, the articulation obviously is not that great. But it's a lot cooler than you'll see most other things. I don't putting tattoos on the chest, I think, is a cool idea, particularly in a society now that seems to be so crazy about tattoos. This certainly seems to be an interesting approach to it. As I said, they've got these 6 different figures. It's hard to get all of them now because this is 20 years ago, but you can still find these on eBay and certainly is a great addition and a great fun factor and a great display factor. More coming.